విద్యా రంగంలోనే అగ్రగామిగా నిలిచిన విద్యా సంస్థ మాంటిసోరీ ఇంగ్లీష్ మీడియం స్కూల్స్. ఫోన్ 227115 మరియు 277022.
Hello, welcome to English Grammar second video. In the first video, we discussed about the tenses and their uses. We discussed simple present tense. Remember, simple present tense is used for habitual action, universal truth, fixed program or timetable, repeated action. In this video, we are going to learn about the agreement between the subject and the verb. The agreement between the subject and the verb. In simple present tense, verb should go always with the subject. Subject can be in three persons. They are the first person, the second person, the third person. So subject is already discussed in the previous class. What is subject? Person, place or thing we are speaking about is called subject. They can be in first person, second person, third person. What is first person? One who talks is called first person. If I talk, I am first person. When you talk, you are the first person. We can give example. When you talk, you call it I. I is in first person. When many people talks, that is plural. We call we. So first person, I and we. I is singular, we is plural. Same way, second person. Subject can be second person. What is second person? To whom the first person talks. When you talk to somebody, you call him or call her you. Plural also you. Singular can be you, plural can be also you. Why third person? When the first person talks to the second person about somebody or about something, it's called a third person. You can talk about a person. Raju. Raju is third person. Rani, third person. If you don't know their name, you can call it he, she, it. Third person singular. When you talk about Raju and Rani, you call them they. So we have three persons: the first person, second person, third person. First person singular, second person singular, third person singular. First person plural, second person plural, third person plural. Now, subject should go, verb should go with subject. In simple present tense, when the subject is third person singular, the verb must be also singular. Singular, third person singular. Already talked about third person, about whom. When I talk to you about my father, I am the first person because I talk to you. You are the second person because I talk to you. About whom you talk is called third person. I talk to you about my father. My father is third person. So whenever you talk to third person, the verb must be singular. So we have verbs, B form verbs are there. What are the B form verbs? Is, are, am. It is singular. When I talk to you, our class teacher is singular. Our class teacher is. When I talk to my father is. When I talk to my best friend, Sunil is. When I talk about my friends, many friends, my friends are. So singular, that also singular, third person singular only. No, we are not talking about first person singular, third person, second person singular. When subject is third person singular. Is. We have form verbs are there. Possession verbs, have form verbs. Be form verbs are condition verbs. Possession verbs are have or has. These two are present form of the verbs. Have or have. Has is singular. Naresh has a new bicycle. Our school is singular. Our school has a playground. But when you talk about plural, you go for plural verb. Children means third person plural. Children have. When you go for first person, I have. Only third person singular, third person must be singular. Second person, you have, we have, but our school has. India is third person. We are talking about you. I am talking about you, about India. India is third person singular. India has. We have two form verbs. Do or does. Do form verbs are, their do can be main verb and also do can be auxiliary. It is here auxiliary verbs. Do, does. Does is singular. I do my work. I is first person. But when you say Mahesh does his work, my father does his work, my mother does, third person singular, does. Main verbs also singular plural. When we add s or es to the verb, they are singular. A verb with s or es is called singular. For example, run. With the run, no s is there, that's it is plural. Singular, what is singular? Yes, you should add s. R-U-N-S. Runs. Runs is singular, run is plural. The leader runs to the office. So leader is singular, runs to the office. Children, plural. Children run to the playground. Another simple verb, drink. Drink is plural because there is no s with the verb s. Drink. When you add s, drinks, singular. Drinks. Now, in simple present tense, we can add some words, extra words to the sentences. Daily. The word daily is used in simple present tense. I go for a walk daily. Every day. Usually. Generally. Often. Always. Day by day. Once in a day. Once in a week, etc. So we can make, we often forget our duties. We often forget our duties. Why forget? Because subject is not third person singular. Except third person singular, we will use a plural verb. Forget. Forgets is singular. Here forget is used because agreement between subject and verb. We forget our duties. A monkey has a long tail. Because we know present tense, we form have or has. Subject between a monkey, we are talking about third person singular. When subject is singular, verb must be singular. A monkey has a long tail. But when you say monkey is plural, we have changed the verb also plural. When subject is plural, verb plural. How old you know? How from plural? Have. Monkeys have long tails. So, in this video, we learned the agreement between the subject and the verb. Singular subject, singular verb. Plural subject, plural. We form verbs are there. Is, are, am. In this, is singular. Have form verbs, have, has is singular. Do form verbs are there. Do, does is singular. And also main verbs. When we add s or es to the main verb, they become singular. A singular subject, singular verb. The homework for this video is a person's daily life. You know, daily life should be told in simple present tense. So you prepare a paragraph about a person. For example, watchman. The name of our school watchman is Mr. Ravi. He comes to school at 8 a.m. As soon as he comes to school, he opens the classrooms for the students. Then he waters the plants. He opens the water plant and arrange water for the students. He takes care of the cycles bought by the students. Then he guides the parents who comes between the school timing. He guides the office staff. He goes outside for stationaries. And by evening, he goes home by 8 p.m. time.